All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're here to talk about the penultimate of season 3, Invincible. Pretty
Already?
much,
Good
I
Lord.
know, man, I know. But we get one of the things I thought, and then how I thought the season is going to end is how it ends. We get into that later, but we get the Invincible War this episode. We get all the different marks, and I don't know how you guys feel. Right off the bat, for me, MVP of this episode is Steven Yeun. That man did all the voices so great, gave everyone their own personality.
Yeah, it takes forever.
It's just like imagine like what's the call sheet? Oh well, today I'm Mohawk Invincible, and I'm this Invincible. You know, I'm Omni Invincible.
Like, imagine being in the recording booth during that. That had to be a lot of fun for him, though.
Oh yeah,
tedious probably, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, we're gonna get into the Invincible War and then the big setup for the finale. But Brandman, what you think about this episode?
Talk about an episode that really hits the ground running, right? Yeah. Appropriately so. Yeah. Very, very, very fast paced, but you know, it's something that like grabs you straight away. I think it understood that it had to kind of run at that pace. I think they really did good with grabbing your attention straight away. Really, this episode was, you know, like dialed all the way up to like 15, and I loved it.
Yeah,
you know, I think in terms of episodes that really held your attention, even though this show holds my attention every episode anyway, like holy crap, I'm like this the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Steven Yeun absolutely crushed it, and I think this is a show where the voice acting really, really shines, particularly with actors like Sandra Oh. Like I think she brings it every episode. Walt Goggins, all the voice acting all around the table is great, but he really, really got to stand out here. You know, with all the different versions of Invincible. So it had to be, like I said, it had to be a fun time for him in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it really whets your appetite for the finale.
Oh, yeah.
You know, by the time it ended, I audibly went like, God damn it. Just give me the final, you know. I would have sat through a 2-hour episode.
Easily.
You know, the way that it ended. So way to go for making me really wait hand and foot.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Hate it.
I'm gonna be switching on the TV every couple hours, hoping that it's streaming.
Yeah.
I think I was up last night. And I think I took a shower. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, "Oh, is it ready?" It didn't start until 2 a.m. our time. So I'm like, damn it! And I legit thought, I'm like, should I stay up and watch it? I'm like, nah. So, but this next one, maybe I might.
We might have to do a watch party. I'm so upset. You know,
I'd be good for a watch party.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. I'm all right. Whatever. Let's go.
Yeah. But what about you, Brian? What you think about this episode?
I thought that what's his name, Jason Mantzoukas, whatever.
Yeah,
like he did with Rex.
Yeah,
dude, it was such a good arc, such a good character arc, and I felt good about all of it. Like I knew what was going to happen. You know, with Steven Yeun, I knew how good he was going to be. I understood, you know, what we're going to have from what Eve and all that stuff. But Rex was it, and I felt like it was a gut punch when you saw him die. I was like, whoa, why Rex gotta die? You know, like why couldn't you just take Immortal? Take him again. Don't take Rex. Like we finally enjoyed him, and that happening really, you know, hit me hard. And you know, I was worried. I was like, who doesn't? So, and this is the only world of all the Invincibles that Invincible's mom.
Oh yeah.
Has a boyfriend that happens to live in this different location. Like, This is the only one. So that's why she was just hanging out in the apartment and nothing happened to her. Like, I thought that was kind of strange, but whatever.
Yeah. How messed up was the one part where one of the fake Invincibles goes into the house and it's just outside the house. You don't see anything. And you hear him like, Ma, like he's like calling for mom, pretending to be the real mom. And he's like, oh, damn, I wanted to kill her again. And he's like, flies out. I was like, bro, that's messed up, man. Like, oh, that's horrible. But yeah, keep going, man. Sorry.
No, I thought that all of it. I agree, but all the Invincibles were just, I mean, the fact that all those superheroes were dying, all those people, they said those people were dying in the hundreds of thousands, possibly getting to a million of people. That's crazy. All the major cities in the world, and you're losing hundreds of thousands of people in each one of these cities. Talks about the full devastation and how Mark had to deal with that. And that's what a lot of this season was leading up to, him having to be able to deal with that type of loss. And I think they handled it really well, and it was so good. I had the actual comic book, and I was like, man, this is perfect.
Yeah.
They did a wonderful job
right off the paper, man. Some of the panels, it was great.
And they hit it, and they hit the different ones, and they didn't kill them all off in one episode. They did it in one episode, but they didn't kill them all off. So that was just so well done. And I was very happy, and even the ending was so great. And when Mark was like, hey, this is not a good time. Yeah. He was like, this is not a good time. I'm just letting you know right now, all this, you see this destruction, is because of me. The one thing I want to do right now is punch something. Mm-hmm. You don't want it with me right now. It's like, let's go. All right. So that was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did love how all these other Invincibles were just tearing everything up. Half of them died, from other heroes and Mark himself. But it also like shows you Mark, like this Mark, the real Mark, like
it's more stronger than all of them. Yeah,
like all of it, and it's because he had to push himself way more than all the other ones. All the other ones got to control the world because they're just stronger than everyone else, but like this Mark is like, no, I have to fight people stronger than me. I have to fight as a beast, I can't think of his name, the lion beast guy.
Lion,
I forgot.
Did you see that one Mark that had no, that was a Viltrumite that had the lion sash on it.
Oh, you might be, don't spoil anything.
Oh, okay, they're right.
Yeah. But
that was a comic book. Never mind.
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah, so it's like there was him, and then he has to fight all the other Viltrumites and stuff like that. So it's like this is the only Mark that's ever trained, So like he's like just strong, but it's also, this is the only Mark that isn't evil, So it's like, of course he would train because he wants to be better, Like it's just like, as much as we see Mark getting his ass kicked, like you start to realize he gets his ass kicked because he's always holding back. He's always holding back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think this season, you start seeing it. You're like, man, he got Omni-Man kicked his ass. Like there's no question. Every other time it's like you were holding back. They pointed to it last season, and they kind of do it again this season. And now he gets to fight somebody where he really doesn't have to hold back, and you can see what he's gonna do, and it's gonna be it's one of my favorite fights in all of the comic book. And then they get the best person to be the voice of Conquest. They get Jeffrey D. Morgan to come in to go against Glenn. Are you kidding me? That's so good. So good. Of course, Robert Kirkman, who did Walking Dead, is going to come in as like, hey, you want your revenge, Glenn? Here you go. It's like, it's so good. And he's such a great voice actor, and I mean, he's in The Boys, Walking Dead. He's just, the dude's everywhere, for Supernatural. So, the dude he was Batman's
he's Batman.
Batman's dad in the Snyderverse. He was Ben Affleck's dad.
He was Thomas Wayne. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was also funny because Thomas Wayne Martha was Glenn's girlfriend in Walking Dead.
Walking
I
Dead.
can't think of her name, but
not Kobe Smolder, Lauren
No.
Cohen.
Lauren, yep, which I thought that was kind of funny.
Mhm.
But this episode was really, really well done, and I was worried that because I think this is what, like 2 or 3 issues in the comic book.
It's 3. It's
Is it
3
3?
issues in.
I was worried. I'm like, man, there's a lot of shit that happens. It's 3 days of these Invincibles just destroying the world, you know. And then you still have the Levi Engstrom fight, and then Conquest kind of comes at the back end of it all. I'm like, that's a lot to stick in one episode, and I thought they did it really well. I thought they didn't. I didn't feel rushed, which was good, and that's what I was really worried about. You know, like I thought we were going to get like 2 episodes of the Invincible War, and them doing 1 episode I thought was risky. Pulled it off. They pulled it off perfectly. So, yeah, it just so well done. I love seeing all the Invincibles still and them in fighting amongst each other, and the one the full black mass Invincible, like with my mom, which makes you think is like they leave all these things in there. Is like, so did that universe's Omni-Man kill his mom? Did he kill his mom by accident? So like they just do these little nuggets of things where you're able to like kind of fill in like your own theory for it. But I cannot wait for the next episode. Conquest and him, it's such a good fight. Yeah, and it's like
he can't say anything without saying anything.
I
That's
know.
why I was like,
he shrugs it off. He goes, yeah. You're the bigger, badder one that Anissa already told me about. He goes, I'm dealing with shit, man. And
can you just come back? Look, right now is not a good time. Can you come back tomorrow noon?
Yeah,
can we do this?
The relationship between him and Cecil, like
exactly,
like,
yeah.
How awesome is Cecil? Cecil is not a good guy, but he has good intentions.
Like he walks the he's kind of morally not morally gray because he does have good intentions, but
he's exactly what he says he is, right? He's like it's hard for a good man to save the world. Do you want to be a good guy or you want to save the world? Yeah. And Cecil has made a decision. He's trying to save the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then it cuts back to like the morals. This whole season has been about morals of does Invincible kill, and one of the best scenes in this entire episode, he has
Engstrom Levi
right in his neck, and Oliver just kill him, rip off his head, like in the background.
Look what he did.
Little fucking maniac in the back, like and and he was gonna do it. He was gonna do it.
Not from Oliver. And you have to have that person that you're trying to be a mentor. It's your little brothers, all that stuff, and you understood Mark. And
no, he was gonna do it. He let go because he got knocked in the face with one of the little balls.
I don't think he was going to kill him. I think he was
going to kill him. He's like, there's no other way.
He was going to figure out another way, something to do something. But I don't think he was going to kill him. You really think he was going to kill him?
Yeah, I think he was going to kill him.
Not in front of Oliver. I just didn't think he was going to do it in front of Oliver because I thought that was. He said so many times, like, we don't kill.
But then he starts to question. He goes, I was so angry at myself because I thought I killed him, but now I didn't kill him, and look at everything he killed hundreds of thousands, possibly 1 million people because I didn't kill him. So you see Mark starting to think like Cecil a little bit. It's like, where's that line at of me becoming a good guy and a bad guy and doing some bad stuff? So yeah,
I feel like he was going to. He wanted. I thought he wanted to kill him, but he decided not to because he wanted to show Oliver that he didn't have to.
Yeah.
So he wanted to. Everything in him said, "Kill this mother," But I'm not going to do it because I don't want Oliver to follow that, and then next thing have another problem with him.
Yeah, for sure crossed his mind though. Yeah. So I mean, but that was one of those things where like, we don't know, because he didn't get the opportunity to
make the
to
decision
do it or not to do it. So yeah. So
what you think about Angstrom going back to the builders, whatever
technicians,
technicians, and they said, yeah, you lied to us. All you do is lie to everybody. You now work for me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was definitely going to happen, and I thought they actually were going to kill him and use him for parts.
Yeah, I forgot what they do in the comic book. I know they I mean, they obviously show up later. You don't introduce something like that and never introduce. Everybody that pops up in this show is going to be, even if it's a small role, is going to show up in one way or another. But I forgot what happened.
I thought they were going to rebuild him and then use him.
Yeah, well, you see, they control him with the little, red dots. He was about to use his power, and they're like, nope. So
all the stuff they use.
I was trying to remember the technicians were the voice of Pinhead.
Pinhead
was the voice, exactly. Yep. What's up, Bonzo?
Just like Battle Beast is
Doug Bradley.
Battle Beast.
Yeah. He's Michael Dorn. I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeffrey D. Morgan. I forgot he was like a late a cast announcement, and yeah, they did that. They did that so well, so perfect. It was gonna be super fun seeing that. But we didn't get the comic book cameos, because obviously Spawn's not going to show up, but in the comic book Spawn shows up. There's a bunch of other Wolfman showed up in here, because I think he's like another character that Robert Kirkman made anyway. We don't get a lot of other things. We get callbacks to other characters we saw in season 1 and stuff like that. My favorite, the only one that I noticed, I don't know if you guys are into anime, One Punch was in it, and they obviously don't show his face. It's One Punch. One Punch Man has a certain look to him. He's bald. Wears pajamas and a yellow towel. Basically, that's what it looks like. And he showed up and got fucked up. So, but man, Spawn would have been cool, but
yeah, you would have paid for Spawn.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's a few other the space Iron Man kind of thing. Yeah, I forgot what they're called, what he was called, but they're all from side comic books that go along with Invincible. So that was kind of cool.
Did you think that that Mark, they're going to deviate from the comic book and have Mark lead the Guardians early?
Nah. Because I think because he's very because as much as he hates to say it, he's very much like his dad. He doesn't want to be.
He's a lone wolf.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be told what to do. He wants to be able to do what he wants, but also I'll come and help out. Give me a call, but I'm not going to be on your payroll. Very much like Omni-Man. Spawn would have been dope. Yeah, he fights one of them.
He really would have.
Invincibles. Yeah, but yeah.
Is there any character that you really felt bad for? So all the deaths we saw. Is there anyone that sucks?
Debbie. Just because she's a non-powered and basically caught in the line of fire. 2 of her kids, not caught in the line of fire, but yeah, both of her sons out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, Sandra Oh really does good. From a voice acting standpoint, I'm really, really invested and have been since the beginning. Her acting combined with just the plight of the character really, I'd say her. I'd say Deb.
Besides Rex, because I know Delta Dan saying Rex and Deb, Rex was the one that, as soon as he said goodbye, I was like, oh,
yeah, you're not coming back.
Yeah. I got one more thing that you don't know.
Yeah.
But I would say was it Darkwing?
Darkwing.
You know, him probably dying in the Shadowverse, and then that Invincible stuck in the Shadowverse was just, God, that would suck. But him, you know, kind of getting just broken. You know, the dude that one Invincible grabbed him. I forgot what body part he broke. Then he slammed him on the ground, and you thought he was dead. You know, but he goes in and kind of sacrifices himself, I guess, because you know, puts him in the shadow realm. You know, especially like he was trying to be a better person. He was trying to be, you know, a hero again. You know, so, but yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot of death.
Who is Cecil? The guy who's half robot. Cecil's like right hand man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Oh shit. What was his name? I forgot who you're talking about. But he had his whole Terminator moment.
Like a regular name. He has a regular name. I just cannot remember what it is.
Yeah.
Like Steve or something like that. Like what's his name?
Anybody in chat, if you guys know. Donald.
That's so it was Rex and Donald that I just was like, oh my God. Donald felt so bad, and even when they pulled him out of the rubbish, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm alive, sort of."
But at least he knows who he is now. So you know, he's like, "Oh, if you go out there, you're gonna die." He goes, "That's what I do." I was like, "All right, you're a badass, man." Like, yeah.
No, I felt bad for him, and you know, I also wanted to know what happened to Amber. You know, what if Amber was one of them that died? You know, or was her boyfriend died or something like that? She can't get away from it.
Yeah, I'm actually at a point where I'd actually feel a little bad if Amber died, which is saying something, because the first season I couldn't stand her ass.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
Well, pretty much. I don't think I'm very alone in that sentiment, huh?
No, man. I think a lot of people are right there with you as well.
People couldn't stand Rex.
Yeah, yeah. He had a great character arc, man.
Yeah,
he had such a great, you know, character arc. You know,
it's just like he was like the ultimate dude bro beforehand.
Yeah,
he still was.
That's what.
Still a dick.
Yeah,
but warmed up to him for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, man. It's like the one character, like even you know, Immortal getting his you know, head stomped off again. You know, was one. But you know, obviously he's immortal, so they're going to bring him back to life anyway. You know, and you know, I feel happy for him. Like he gets to have a happy moment. I want to say it's a happy ending because the dude lives forever. But at least he's able to be happy for a while. You know, so but with Kate, but Kate's got some baggage. You know, that they hinted at. So yeah, it's this show is doing so good by the comic book. So good by the comic, but it is running through
issues through. Like 3 issues and that's done in 2.5 issues done in one episode. So it's really running through a lot of issues of the comic book. So
yeah, because if they give us like I guess if they give us 10 episodes a season and they're the way they're going, 30 more episodes. I mean, is 30 more episodes like finish the story, which would be 3 more seasons?
Could you say it in 2?
I mean, you probably could if you cut some stories out. You know, there's some side stories that don't need to be done. You know, so I mean, that's 20 episodes. So, Brandman, you're the only one I think that haven't read the comic book. What do you think about the upcoming fight between Conquest and Invincible?
I think it's going to be awesome, and it makes me try to like finish reading the handful of things that I'm currently reading, so that I can finally pull the trigger on this once and for all. I really should just add it and just kind of like read it as quickly as possible, just so I'll be ready. But yeah, the way that it ended, I was like, holy shit, this is going to be freaking insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just gotta clear all these books off my plate so that I can finally read this one.
And go. This I don't know how close you are to a library. Just rent them from a library.
Oh yeah,
get the graphic novels.
Yeah, I'm like a 10, 15-minute walk away from Harold Washington Library. So
oh, nice.
I don't even know if it'd be that long.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's how I wind up reading them. I just kind of ordered 2 at a time and then kept going.
Grandman doesn't like sharing. He doesn't like giving back his stuff. So if I take it from the library, it's staying in my house.
It's mine. Well, then just rent them all at once. Then you're good.
Yep.
Said Rex made a mistake for duplicate. It ain't good, but I mean, oh. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue that, because it was the one scene where Immortal walks out of the shower and there's like 3 or 4 duplicates. I was like, oh damn him, But at the end he wound up finding somebody that was, I think, a better fit for him and made him a better person. So that was kind of the big thing, So yeah, Rick's had a really cool arc for sure. But yeah, man, you're not wrong, man. It's gonna be a good fight for sure. And I don't even know how long this episode is, but this is gonna be like at least, I don't know, 2/3 of the episode. It might be the fight, and then they kind of set up whatever, what's next after, So yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be a fun fight. Yeah. So yeah, I hope, because this one seemed long. I don't know how long it was, but it seemed like over 50 minutes. It maybe just because they crammed so much in there. What was the runtime for this one? Let's see. Come on. Here we go. Episode 7, which is the one we just got, was 49 minutes, and episode 8 is 44 minutes.
44 minutes. Yep, let's got it.
So that's not too bad. Yeah, so I can probably see 25-ish minutes being the fight. Because obviously it cuts to other things, because Oliver is going to be Oliver. He's like, I want to help. We're like, sit down.
You don't move out the way, you're going to get ripped in half.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I think it's a good season. Definitely a big step up from season 2. Season 2 was such a stinker. I was disappointed in that one. So, but yeah, you guys got anything else?
Yeah, just stop making me wait a week. Just send to me right now. Just to me.
It's all the screeners.
Send me one and let me know what's going on, so I don't have to wait all this time. I won't tell nobody. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think Delta Dad. It seems super long with all those damn Amazon commercials.
That's true. It's very true.
There's a lot of commercials at one point. But cool. Yeah. If you're watching on the replay, we appreciate you guys. Leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about this episode of the Invincible War. Let us know what you think about the upcoming Conquest fight. And how many seasons do you think this got in it? 20 to 30 episodes is where I'm kind of seeing where it might go. Yeah.
I'm at 5.
What?
5 seasons total.
5 seasons. That'd be two more seasons.
2 more seasons.
I think we have 5 max.
Yeah, max. Okay. Okay. But cool. Yeah. Leave a comment. Let us know. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys come and check us out next Thursday for the finale. We would like to do a watch
party, but we'll see. Yeah,
we'll see.
2 o'clock in the morning might be tough. We'll see.
Yeah. Exactly. But cool. Yeah, we appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys so much. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night.